Hey everyone, my name's Shanna Halloran, and this is my dog Charlie. We're starting a coast-to-coast trip from Florida to Oregon, living full-time in a camper van and bringing you all along. I'm a nurse and an empty nester single mom, figuring out who I want to be in midlife and chasing my dreams like there's no tomorrow. If you enjoy watching, like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Good morning, friends. We are greeting you from Lithia Springs Conservation Park. I'm taking my first van life outing here. I'm Shanna, and this is my van Summit. My van is a 2021 Mercedes Sprinter van. My van is a little bit unfinished. That's a long story for another time. But I found a wonderful van builder that's going to help me make all the finishing touches. Getting some solar panels installed on the roof. For the most part, the van is fully functioning. Has everything that I need. I've got my toilet, my shower, my fridge, my induction stove. I've got a little oven. My bed is super comfy. We have absolutely loved our first week in the van. It has been nothing short of magical. I started dreaming about doing van life many years ago, seeing van life content on Instagram. At the time, I was doing a lot of camping. I love camping. I love being in nature. Just absolutely dreamed of having a camper or camper van, RV, something where I could go travel and be in nature. But I really wasn't sure if that dream would ever come through for me because I was a single mom, raising 3 kids, working 12-hour shifts as a nurse. It was just something that I put in the back of my mind for maybe when my kids are grown, I can do that. And now my kids are grown and I'm doing it, which is a little surreal and so exciting. I chose Lithia Springs Conservation Park for my first week of van life, mostly because it was close to where I had been staying, and I heard it was a quiet and beautiful park. Lithia Springs became a county park back in 1957, but people have been coming to this water for literally thousands of years. There's a natural spring that pumps out millions of gallons of water, 72-degree water every single day, which in Florida is basically a miracle. Dogs aren't allowed in the spring, so we just checked it out from a distance. It wasn't what I was expecting. It kind of looked like a big swimming pool, but I'm sure the water feels great and is very rejuvenating. The campgrounds are really nice, and as we pulled into our campsite, I was feeling over the moon that my van life dreams were finally coming true. That feeling didn't last long. I couldn't figure out how to park the van to get the van level. I thought I needed the van to be nearly perfectly level or I wouldn't be able to sleep. But it turns out I can sleep just fine on an angle. I do plan on getting leveling blocks eventually. So I was starting to get anxious thinking everyone was watching me and thinking how bad of a van driver I was. And that's when it happened. I dented my van. Day 1 and I dented my van. Not a good start. Apparently, I sideswiped the picnic table as I was maneuvering. The bottom part of my van was scraping against the bench. I didn't even notice the dent until later, and I was so mad at myself. Oh my gosh, what did I do? That's such a bummer. It's not super noticeable though, right? It's not super noticeable, right? It made me question whether I was capable of driving this van. I'm really glad I picked a campground for my first week in the van because living in an unfinished van ended up being more challenging than I realized. I didn't have running water or solar panels yet, so I just used gallon jugs of water, and I figured out how to plug into the shore power at the campground. Most of my cabinets didn't have drawer pulls yet.
So this is how I have to open my drawers since I don't have drawer handles on all of them yet. Just using my screwdriver to pry it open.
If only I didn't keep losing the screwdriver. There is a bit of a learning curve to starting van life, and starting out in an unfinished van makes it even harder. I had to remind myself not to get discouraged. I was so exhausted at the end of the day, but I knew it would get easier over time. The doubts still crept in though, especially at night as I tried to adjust to sleeping in the van. And I'd ask myself, what in the world am I doing? Is this journey going to be totally awesome or the biggest mistake of my life? Am I really brave enough to do this? Am I strong enough to do this? Am I having a midlife crisis? I'm genuinely not sure yet. I'll let you know. In the meantime, I'm setting the doubts aside and just soaking in the joy of seeing my dream come to fruition. So one of the big reasons why I'm doing van life right now is because all my children graduated. My youngest graduated a couple years ago, and now they're all kind of like spreading out to different places. And my kids are everything to me. We are a close-knit family, and I want to be near them and be involved in their lives and be a support to them. But they're all going in separate ways, and so I'm only one person. I can't go in 3 separate ways. I'm originally from Kansas City, Missouri. I was born and raised there and spent most of my adult life there. And I love Kansas City. I thought I would stay in Kansas City after my kids graduated. I have wonderful friends and community there, but my kids all wanted to move to Tampa, Florida, where I have other family. And so we did that, and that's been a journey. But now one of my kids is joining the Marines and one is moving to Chicago. So all the people I love are spreading out across the country, and I was feeling so torn as to where I should live, which way I should go. And then I realized I should do van life now. I've been dreaming of this for so long, and it totally makes sense now. It took me a year of planning and researching, and so it's been a long time coming to get to our first stay here. Being out in nature has been already so healing for me. I just feel my nervous system decompressing. Mostly it's going to be visiting national parks, going on hikes, kayaks, paddleboarding, playing with Charlie, who is going to be the star of the show. He is a character. You guys will love him.
Charlie, you want to go for a walk? Yeah. Oh, you want to go for a walk? Yeah? Okay, baby. You can go for a walk.
Charlie was a little confused about van life at first, but he's usually happy if he's with me, and he seems to be enjoying all the exciting new scents around our campsite and on our walks. In the evenings, the park here is nearly empty, so we're able to practice some recall off leash, and he is doing so good. I love these big old trees. I imagine there's other people like me, midlife. I'm in my 40s, maybe to that stage of empty nesting, wondering what the next chapter holds. I hope my content will resonate or inspire or entertain or just be good background noise while you're doing your chores. Ultimately, I think I'll look back and cherish the videos. I'm excited to share my adventures. In 2 weeks, I'm starting a coast-to-coast journey from one corner of the country to the other, traveling solo with my dog Charlie. I have so many bucket list stops along the way planned. I've already hit a couple of awesome places, and I have more full videos ready for you guys. Next week I'm sharing a full van tour, so I hope you'll come check that out and see all the cool and unique things about my van. Will I cruise into van life, or will I crash and burn? Is this a midlife crisis, or the start of an amazing chapter of my life? Follow along to see what happens.